Hello, good evening and welcome to another Sunday with me, Sheena. Hello, for 'tis me. And Maria. Say hello, Maria.
Hello, Maria.
That's Maria. And Willow. You'll hear Willow because unbelievably, anybody who's got a little furry person that they live with will know that they pick the best moments to
make themselves known.
All about her, exactly. She's decided to sit in her bag and dig. It's like, yeah, I'm going to dig a hole in somewhere. I don't know where she's going, but she's doing a digging thing. She's a dog, what are you going to do? But she's mostly human, I've got to say. Now and again, she does do the dog thing to remind you. We're feeling pretty tickety-boo, but I've got to tell you, every Sunday, the time just creeps up on us. And I'm going to... Here's the other thing, before I tell you of anything of any value, which might not even happen because it is me.
Oh, it is. We've got big announcements.
Well, yeah, but I'll try and hold that off until you give me a thumbs up, please, anybody who's out there, just to let us know that you are seeing us. I'm looking at the mic again, so I keep doing.
Yep, I'm assuming everybody can because we've got lots of hellos.
Brilliant. Great. It's because it's made with so insecure, Maria. I've got insecurities now.
You're going to be all right, Sheena.
I need a bit of a bit of mic therapy now. Because the stupid thing let us down for a while, and I believe it was Switcher. But we're looking at, like I say, this other piece of software that will do it and absolutely do it cheap. Everything costs so much. Even the thing that does that's like 40 quid a month, man. Come on. Anyway, stop me whinging. I've got stuff to tell you, stuff to share. I've had a bad leg day. I'm not gonna. Can I start off with my ailments? Can I start off with a bit of sympathy, please?
There will be some crafting.
How long have you got? Anyways, did I tell you I broke the neck of my femur?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
wow.
Pinned it with the thing. Yeah,
that must have been a big event for you.
It was quite a big event.
Yeah.
And actually, it leads on to where we're going to pick off here because we had a little blip with things. Where we had a little blip with the stamps. It was just about to launch, and then somebody goes to do a perfect Tom Daly dive on the deck. Well, there was something else I was busy with, which I'm going to share with today, and I finished them. Woohoo!
Yay!
So that's the new thing. Can't believe Willow. Can you hear her? Let us know if you can hear her. Just let us know, because we'll not be as anxious about that either. Should we just not be anxious and just let her get on with it?
Yeah. It's like children. If you pay them attention, they'll keep on.
It's if they have a tantrum. You know what you're supposed to do? Walk away.
Yeah.
Even if you're in the middle of a shopping mall.
You'd have to limp
They say
away.
walk away. I can't. Yeah. I can't. Maria was actually just playing a video. There's a certain song, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because she's threatening to post it, that I do bust me moves to. So pre-leg issue, I was giving it a fall in the living room. I had them all going on. Oh, really?
You were busting some good
moves.
I was
good moves. I had them all going on, the backward thing, the forward thing, the psychedelic thing going on. See, I can do chair dancing. Doing chair dancing, great, yeah.
There you go.
But I had the two legs going on it so she's threatening to do it. We might play Guess What I'm Dancing To. And my friend, she puts it on frequently just because she knows I can't resist it.
Yeah, you break into dance, don't you?
I
Or
did.
did?
Yeah.
You did?
I did, yeah. I just break now.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I've had a bit of an owie day with the leg. What's that about? Nursey people out there, tell me. Medical people, why am I okay one day, rubbish the next?
And you've got a lot of swelling going on in your feet.
Tons.
And the bottom of your legs.
And then you ask your phone what it might be, and it just panics you. You go, oh, it's probably a DVT. What? And apparently, it's my left foot. So my right leg got but had the thing, right? And my left foot's like my granny's feet used to be. That looked like pods. Like a big tree trunk, bless her. She just like merged into one when she was getting on.
Like yeah.
And that's what my left foot looks like. And so it's saying, oh yeah, you can get a one in your left foot. So if it's not better tomorrow, I'm going to phone the doctor. Just let you know.
There was a film called My Left Foot, and he was really good at drawing, so you'll be all right.
Was he? I never watched it.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Daniel Day-Lewis, or was it?
That I couldn't tell you. Quite old.
This scares me. If I'm right, let me know, because my brain says these things and the rest of my brain doesn't know I know it. And then I go, whoa, really? You're kidding. Anyway.
Sheena, whilst you sip, I'm going to do a few hellos to people.
Yeah.
Just whilst others join. So we've got Kath Gorton in the house. She was
Kath
first out of the
Gorton.
gate.
Of course she is. Kath, A lovely mooey welcome to you. Those who will understand. Good morning. We can't do afternoon.
And we've got Gav Dodwell in the house.
Well, there's a story, isn't there?
There is a story there. We'll come
back
that a bit
to that
later.
one.
Yes. Tracy Harris is in the house.
Tracy Harris.
Zoe, Alison Garrett, Jane Adams, Kath Gorton's in again.
And again.
Yeah,
she's there
she is.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, Marcia Ernst, Jan Harris, Maggie Herman, Deborah Durant is in the house.
Durant.
Christine Fox, Jan Riley, Karen Dofler, and I'll say hi to others a bit later on.
Great. Lovely.
So I think we've got everybody here that's coming.
Right, so let me tell you, there's a brand new thing I've been playing with, and there's other things that I'm going to put on the site tomorrow, because, right, let's start with the things that you've seen. But this is my problem. Look, it's not a problem, but look, just look at this on the overhead. If you look at here, look. Or actually, you could probably even say, I can't, like, if I build them up, but I could. I've got a wall. Well, actually, do face on as well, Maria, if you want to do that now, because you just see me hairy legs instead now. Not just kidding. They're not. I did make myself presentable. But there's that fear, isn't there? Right, look. These are all paintings that I've done and put in these lovely frames. So I need to get them on the site, and I'm going to sell them if anybody wants them. And I'm hoping there will be people who want them. So if you want a bit of Sheena painting, the thing is, I was going to do them in sets, and I thought, well, let's do them in sets, but then the sets would make it really quite pricey and not affordable for everybody. So here's the plan. I'm going to do them individually. So I will be painting more of them, but I don't know when I'll be painting more of them. So if you want them, get them. But later on, if you've already bought one and you would like the rest in the collection, we maybe can collect your name. We can tell your name. Maria's pointing me now. I know, but I've got to look somewhere sometime.
In the camera.
I know, Maria, but I've got to look here somewhere sometime.
Yeah.
Like that, look. Right. Okay, we're going to have a bit domestic, aren't we now?
Yeah.
We are. Right, so let's do the frames. We've got to come back to the gas thing.
Yes.
And then we've got to do the new thing. So let me just we'll do it on the overhead now, Maria, shall we?
Okie dokie, Sheena.
Thanks, Maria. So let's show you what I've got and what I'm going to put on the shop. It was again, the time got away from us. Let me put that on there to get rid of the reflection for you. Time got away from us again, because we just didn't realise that it's all the time to put these on the shop, and I had intended to do that and I didn't get a chance, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. So if you want them, they will be up there, and it's literally just one of them, and they're all painted by yours truly and signed. Okay, so this is the Seacliff collection, and there's and I should tell you how much I'm going to pay charge. How much am I going to charge, Maria?
Will you tell them?
I can't remember what I said now.
You said £35.
Just £35, right? But if you want a collection, if you want to say I want 4, we can do them for a collection price for you. But that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Because I don't know how I'll do that on my shop. You know, when you think I probably should stop talking. Tell you what we'll do. Let Debbie know. You know, whenever you're concerned and something happens, it's like, yeah, just tell Debbie. Debbie will sort it. We have a Deborah Durant for that. Right, so the point being, I think if people want the set, it's a shame to spoil a set. We say 35, but if you want the full set, we'll do. How much would 4 35s be, Maria? 6, a lot, wouldn't it? 35, that's 70, 140. Kind of charging that, man.
120 then.
120 for the set.
Yeah.
If you want the set of 4, we'll say 120. So if you want them, just see. But this is right. We're going to do that. This is the Seacliff set, and these are all painted by me and signed by me, and they're coming in the frames, by the way. And I will pack them all nicely so that they all arrive to you, all lovely and together. So obviously there's only one set of everything I've painted. and that's the sea cliff. So it's first come, first serve. If you let the Deborah Durant know, please, after this live, if you're interested.
I think you should have a short time, Sheena, if you are going to do sets of, let's say, 48 hours to do sets.
Yes, and then we'll put them up a sea
Yes, because if one's
that'll
sold
work.
out of the set, then you're
okay, let's
stylish.
do that. 48 hours. If you want the set, let Debbie know, and then I'll list the things. That's a clever thing there, Maria. You just come up with. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And she's been out in the sun all day. I thought it might have got to her, you know. So anyway, these are the florals. There you go. Florals there. There you are. Floral collection, painted by yours truly. These are obviously the blueprints, and all painted with the finest of watercolours, you know me. So they're not the type that are going to go on your wall and fade. They're all artist quality, professional watercolours. No dye-based product. Yeah, thank you very much. Maria, can I pass them over to you and make a bit of space there? Then we've got the Raven collection, and we've got this one here, which is the I quite like that because we're coming up to the Halloween, aren't we?
Yes.
For that, yeah, I'm liking that. So
Raven Mad
Pal. I love him with his top hat. He's very dapper.
He's my very favourite.
I love him. Yeah, it started with that one with the Raven at the Tower of London, and it was perfect because it sat on the wall. He was a bit further over, so I moved him across to make the composition better and everything when I painted him, and then so he was the one that inspired the whole, you know, quote the Raven, a bit Poe there. Man, you should have seen them kicking Edgar Allan Poe. It's a quote from a song. You know which one it is, Maria?
I don't.
No, you probably won't because you're not a fan. If anybody else does, let Maria know, will you? Right, and then we've got the Urban Pubsters. Look at that. Urban Pubsters.
Oh.
There he is having his little coffee there. Little play on a coffee brand that you might be aware of or not be aware of, with stars around it and stuff. Just a green label coffee brand, just saying. You've got the one spinning the decks there. I think if you were gonna, it would be a Yorkshire, a Jack Russell. That would be the Spin Meister, wouldn't he? I want to believe that's true. Still got people here, Maria?
Still have, yeah.
And the intelligence of Willow would be, this is it. She'll take over one day and she'll sort me website for us and me shop and everything. That'll be her there doing that. And then we've got the Ramen Eating Spaniel there because, you know, again, these are cool Urban Pubsters. And then we've got the individual ones. So these won't be done in sets. These are just the ones that were separate images that I did. This was the cliffs up in at North and South Shields, weren't they? That night when we were sitting in that cafe.
Yeah.
It was lovely, wasn't it, Maria?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we've got the little Draw the Line.
Yeah, I love
Rock
that.
your body in time. Okay, I believe you. And then we've got the lighthouse there, which was the other image there with the
Lighthouse?
lighthouse. That would be it. Based obviously on St Mary's Lighthouse as well. So they're all going to go up there. And if you want a set of anything, please do let Debbie know. But you've got like 48 hours to know that, and then if you don't, we'll put them up as individuals because I want it to be affordable if anybody wants to just buy something there as well. Now the next thing is we're going to be playing with this tonight. What's this, you say? I've never seen Maria's Chronicle of Wondrous Waterways anymore before. Why am I not aware of such thing? Well, I tell you, because I had all the covers done, made, waxed, and then I did my spectacular dive. So they were all ready to be put together. And then there was a little blip again, wasn't there, Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah, that little thing we don't talk about. And so let me show you the difference in size of the other ones. You've got, remember the sketchbook of Floral Whimsy? And the Compendium of Curious Sketches, right? Now, you can see they are smaller. So these ones are A7. This new one, I thought it would be nice to give you a larger size. Just because you can, pop them in a frame afterwards if you want to, and just a larger size to work on to, give you a little bit more chance to get a bit more detail into it, but not ridiculous size either. Still A6, nice.
Oh, they're
and
still
compact.
Portable for holidays, train journeys.
Absolutely, that'll still fit in me thing that Debbie made for me, no bother. So this one is all based on, and literally there is such a limited number of these, I've got to tell you, and they will not be made again in a hurry because I've got so many other plans. That's the other thing I need to tell you. And it's not a thing like a shop and telly thing to say get them and woo, you know, run to the phones, you know. Doesn't matter if you trip over the granny and the kids to get to them, you know, and trash your living room. Just get to the phones. It doesn't matter. That's not what it's about. It's because they are limited, and I'm not going to have a chance to make these going forward very often. We're just talking about that because if I want to do the other plans, something's got to give, hasn't it, Maria?
Yes.
But I do love doing them, so they might be done like once or twice a year, but that'll be about it. Yeah? Are you studying there, Maria?
I am. I'm reading.
Right, so let me show you what these are all about. So this is a backing paper you haven't seen before. I made this up. These are my drawings. These are my previous images. How cool is that? I've got the lighthouse there. I've got the bridges there, the boats here. And in here, obviously the insides are done as well. And obviously I've bound them all as well, made them all, cut them all, the board, glued them. There's 3 different types of paper and they're mixed media. So there's 3 different papers. The first lot of paper is a cotton watercolour, right? So we'll go through all those images and they're repeated. You've got your cotton watercolour paper. Then you've got your craft card, and I'll tell you why you want the different papers. I'm going to do some colouring in as well in a minute. And I'm going to let you choose what I'm going to colour in with. Am I mad or what?
You look crazy.
Just shows how unprepared this is. I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah. What are you going to say if they say boot polish?
I will give it a go, Maria.
You're going to draw the line there, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. I'm drawing the line. And then the last one is changed it up. And the other mixed media books, I've had a cartridge paper in there for pen sketching and things. But I've changed it, I've made it, I've given you a cotton pulp watercolour, almost board here. It's really heavyweight. And the reason being, this will work brilliantly with your pen and ink sketches and your graphite sketches, but also for your wet mediums if you want to do mixed media. Okay, if you want to get funky with it. Mm-hmm. So that's like does everything, that page. Yeah? That paper. So let me show you the images. So we've got the lighthouse here. So we're going to have a play. I like that. We might have a play with that one. This one, you think, what's going on there? And I'll tell you what's going on there. They're all wireframe again. They're all just line art because you're going to do your own thing. This is the picture that everybody loved. This was when it was a stamp set, but obviously it's a stamp set. It's a fixed size, isn't it? This is actually Maria's nephew and his little girl walking along the beach. Daddy and the little one, his daughter, and how many people can relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you can play with that, and you can change make it look like little shorts with a little bit of creative playing. So it's a little boy. It doesn't have to be a little girl, does it?
No.
And you've got the whole scene there, but just enough so that you know what you can do with it. We've got this, which you'll have seen, those of you who just got that set, which was one of the last sets I did with Crafter's Companion. The lighthouse set, so that's your opportunity to get that in a different format. The one of the lighthouses there. You've got the shells for a different type of colouring.
There's a lot of detail in that.
Loads of detail in that one.
Wow,
Shells
lovely.
and starfish. I really enjoyed drawing that one. That's brilliant. really enjoyed that one.
Lots of colouring.
Then you've got the one of the lakes, and then we've got more inland with the boats there on Windermere. And the grasses and the little trees showing over there. And then we've got the canal with the barge and the houses behind it. Then we've got, this might look a bit...
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's Bela, isn't it? And you might recognise this. It's expanded. This was part of... I used this as the Bella Luna. I shrunk it down and made it fit in that circle.
Yeah, clever.
But it was too nice an image to just have it like that. So I expanded the drawing and I expanded the waterway, moved the moon across and drew in more trees and land. So you've got a really lovely tranquil scene there, which I think is so nice to just practice a nice watercolour wash. We might do that one. I think I might do that with watercolour. I've been thinking of what would be nice to show you as a nice tester, and then we've got the bridge. This was when we were out and about a couple of summers ago in the van, Maria. That was one of the scenes, and then they're repeated on the craft card, and then they're repeated on the mixed media card. Now that's already up on the site, and it really is first come first served if you want that. You got a question, Maria?
Well, I'm just thinking whilst you've got the book open there, the craft card, that's more for coloured pencils, isn't it?
So let me tell you, right, so the first lot is watercolour card. So any water-based medium, you know, but you can use it for anything, but it's brilliant, perfect for watercolour.
And these are coming pre-printed, aren't they?
Yes, they're pre-printed exactly as you see.
Yeah.
So you don't have to draw. The point is, it's like it's not a colouring book, because you're not meant to just colour in the lines. You're meant to draw over the lines, make it your own, use it. It's a blueprint in a book is really what it is.
I was going to say that they're printed lightly for a reason.
Yes.
Because you can then use your ink pen or your marker to...
You can define any lines you want.
Exactly,
so
it then becomes your drawing.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it?
So let me give you an example, right?
Yes.
A perfect example on this one here. I might want these grasses, because in the foreground, to be really strong dark lines, and I might want them to be silhouette, and I'll use my pen on there, my ink pen, and make them really dark and a thick line, and this will be dark and a thick line
because it's foreground.
And these ones here might be just to turn the pen around, so I've got a thinner line, and ink the boat, and then these back here, I'm not even going to use a pen at all, I'm just going to ink colour them in. Do you see?
Yes.
So you've got that perspective thing going on, and you're getting artistic with it. You're teaching, you're learning something as you're going. You're not just playing for play's sake.
Yep.
You're putting the theory into practice.
Yes. So we're still on watercolour medium here.
Watercolour medium.
Yep.
So that's like your any watercolours you've got, any water-based, your inks. If you've got your inks, you want to play with your inks that you would stamp in ink, and use a palette with them. If you haven't got all watercolours, doesn't mean because you haven't got watercolours you can't play with them.
Yep.
You would use any water-based medium. Is going to be great on these, but definitely a nice quality watercolour. Your mini palette that for this is perfect. Use them on there. I would say if you've got watercolours, save the watercolour section for your quality watercolours. Yes, Maria?
Linda Harvey says that. Did you say that this is already up on the site?
On the home page.
Yeah, but they're limited numbers.
Oh, very limited. Yeah, really are limited, lovelies. And I really will not be. It's not with me saying that, because I can't get around to do it. Like, just to put it in perspective, when I fell, I was working in the living room on the floor because I'd like to bring things in the living room, clean bits I could finish up, which is why I was working till midnight. I could do it in the living room while we're watching the telly. Remember, Maria?
Yeah.
I'd bring my guillotine in, I'd cut the papers, I'd do a bit of gluing if I put the oilcloth down. And because that's me, I've always sat on the floor. I'm that person who was fine doing that until I did this to my leg. I can't do that now. If I get down, I'll not get back up. You know, so it just makes it so much more difficult. And this is going to be a while yet before I'm glued together.
But this kind of concept will be staying with us as a collective.
Yes.
And when you're in a better place, then we can resume doing the books and going on that
journey together. But it'll be limited. It will be limited runs when I can.
Exactly.
So this one, I'll tell you what this is perfect for. Let me just bring them in. Right, look, I've got my roll of pencils here. So your wax-based, oil-based pencils, perfect for this craft card. It looks amazing on that backing, right?
Yep.
If you've got pan pastels or any kind of pastels, perfect on this backing paper.
Okay.
Beautiful. It shows up on a dark picture. If you've got gouache, it'll look great on those. Yes, Maria, the question?
Well, some people are saying that they've gone to the site, but they definitely can't see it. So I'm thinking maybe you didn't push the go button.
Really? Oh, it's done this to me before.
You're on those tablets that make you float around.
It's the codeine,
Yes.
I'll have a look again as soon as this finishes, and I'll put a post up. I promise. As soon as I'll not pass go and I'll not collect 200.
I won't feed her.
If you want to go and grab me laptop, I can have a look now if you want. Even it's literally probably just a click live thing.
Okay, I can do that.
And we can be looking at something while I do it.
Look
if that's
after
all
her
right.
because she's dangerous on her
I can
own,
keep
folks.
talking on the overhead. All right, so this is for you, for your, the like a dry medium. Yeah, not necessarily wet, but gouache does work great on that as well, because gouache is a watercolour, but it's an opaque watercolour. If you put watercolour on craft card, it looks horrible because you just see the brown and a tint of colour. It's not a good thing. So think of that for your dry mediums and like that. And this one is for everything really, but I would definitely be using your pencil if you want to do a bit of graphite sketching, just to make it look like a nice you know, sketched image. But your pen, you know, your Sheena pen, your pen and ink wash, then with pencil over the top of it, any of that. If you keep looking at this, and I'll get my laptop here, my MacBook, and I'm looking at it now while I'm talking to you. Maria, do you want to keep talking to people while I do this, and I'll see if I'm
I'm just wondering, I think we've got lovely Gaz in with us tonight. Gaz, could you jump on as well and have a little look for us and see if you can find...
I think I haven't saved it. I think it should be on there now. Right, I'm looking at the home page now. Right, let me have a look. Collections, home page, and I'm looking now, and I'm refreshing that. It says it's on the home page on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody just have a look, Gaz or Debbie, have a look on the home page and let me know if it's on there, lovelies, will you?
We've got Nikki Bailey in the house. Hi,
Nikki Bailey. Nikki Bailey of the cake. She'll always just be Nikki Bailey of the cake now. Well, once you've imprinted that on my brain, that's never going to leave you, Nikki Bailey.
Yeah.
Because that carrot cake. Oh,
it's our turn to send the package back again.
It is.
It is, yeah.
It's be coming back pretty
Bear
quick,
with.
Nikki. Don't worry.
They are there, says Gaz Dodwell.
You know what, Gaz? I hadn't pressed save. See what I like, Gaz? We've got to mention Gaz. We've got to see it now. The reason Gaz is there, we've got a new inkoid.
Yay!
Gaz is one new inkoid. He's a boy, though.
He's
it's a boy.
He's a boy. Boy crafter.
Oh, she's looking up. I love him. I love him. He's my bestie.
We
Gaz
had
and
Gaz
Aaron.
over to yesterday,
We did.
didn't
Gaz
we?
and
What
Aaron
a
came
laugh.
visiting.
Oh my God, my
We
sides
had
still
the
hurt.
best day. And Willow, oh my, she's such a flirt.
She fell in love with Uncle Gaz.
Well, actually, Aaron, she did love Gaz, but I've got to say, Gaz, I've got to say, Aaron did steal her heart totally.
Yeah, you did, didn't you, darling?
But either one, she was ready to leave for both for either of them. What's she like? Yeah, cheers, Willow.
She was quite ready
cheers,
to
darling.
get in the car and disappear.
Anyone but these two. Yeah, these are brilliant. Yeah, I'll go with either of them. They're champion. Either of them will do. Right, it's on the home page, so it literally is first who wants them will get them, and they are very limited.
Well, Jackie Eels is hot out of the gates. Whoop, just got the book. Love it.
Oh, brilliant. Please do you like it. Well, you'll see it's double the size of the previous ones, but I couldn't double the price for you. I've just put a little bit extra on for the extra paper. That obviously costs me to, especially when you're talking about, watercolour card and everything like that. It's not just cheapy card and stuff I've used. Shall we have a play? Let's have a play. You want to play, Maria?
I do want to play, yes.
But
I'll
I
just
tell you
read.
what, right.
Gaz says that Willow stole Aaron's heart totally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when you order to see what name you want on there, and this is a different badge. Do you like the way I've made it look a bit nautical?
So it'll be your name, not Maria's
No,
Chronicle.
it won't all be Maria's. They won't all be Maria's. And so that's a nice touch as well. I wanted it to look a bit special.
Yeah.
That's the point. You don't, how many things do you get now that are really handmade? Not just like something stuck on them so they say they're handmade. They're really hand finished if you're lucky at a stretch.
Exactly, and they take a long time to do.
So if you're doing that, go the extra mile and make it look special.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, so here's the thing. Let's play.
Remind
and I've got
me
a
of the
confession.
website, says Caroline Chittleborough.
Oh yeah, put the link
here
on
we
there.
go.
There you go. That's exactly where to go, Caroline. Yeah.
And somebody else, thank you very much for saying so, refreshed their page from where they've been looking earlier in the day, and now they can see.
Brilliant.
The books are there.
Suddenly I see. That's it. Bit of the song there for you now.
Who sung that?
Katie Tunstall.
Oh yeah, cool. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a confession to make. Right. I'm not going to use Maria's pretty book here because right when I came back and I tried to pick up where I left off.
Yeah.
I was a little bit even more wee with the fairies, right?
Right.
So anyone who does any binding will know you've got to get the number of little pegs pulled out in the right number.
Uh-huh.
I missed a peg and I did the whole of these things here. I probably could put them back in and put that peg back in,
Do you think?
So I could try that. Yeah, Maria. I could, because it'll be for me.
You're quite
So
adaptable.
I am pretty adaptable. I'll give it a go. But so basically, I've got a whole book innards here without the outwards. So I'm thinking, well, I may as well use one of these to colour in with. So imagine it's still in my book, because it'll work perfectly in my book, right? And I really do think what would be good to show you off some techniques. Yeah, didn't I see that would be a really nice, that Bella Luna would be a nice
one.
I think a watercolour wash with that would be lovely, don't you think?
I think so. Could you give us a flurry of thumbs up or something?
Let's do a watercolour wash on that. Yeah, let's do another one though. Let's do a couple if we can. Are you all there? Still there? You still there? You're all shopping now. The shopping.
Yeah.
Let's do an inking one as well, and a wash. Let's do your mixed media. I like that.
I like the one on the beach as well,
The one walking
Yeah.
with well, this was a nice inking one with a wash, wasn't it?
Okay.
We
yeah,
said
go with
about
one
that,
then.
didn't we?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
we could put that one
Couple of
into,
different
and a bit
techniques.
mixed media. Yeah.
Now, Sheena,
Yeah, Maria. No, Maria.
I have to say,
Uh-huh.
a few people have asked now, were you able to get enough people to do a rerun on the stamp? So you need to
I'm still looking at
explain.
it tomorrow, and yeah, here's the thing, right? Those people who've done advanced orders, right? Should we go on the overhead so I can talk to you,
Sure
right?
thing.
Right, here's the thing. On the frisson, I mean. So, it's all to do with this tariff thing. I'm a bit scared. So I'm being just brutally honest with it. It's affecting every company and every small business in the UK. If you look on YouTube, there's videos cropping up all the time going, doom and gloom, what are we going to do? And it is a real thing. It's a real problem. It's this de minimis thing where it used to be that if it was under a certain price, you didn't have to go through all this, the tariffs, and there was exemptions and stuff, but everything's going to be party to the tariffs at the end of August. And the problem isn't, I think, the 10% from the UK. The problem is, depending on who you get to courier it to you guys, it's a two-part thing. It comes from the UK, then it goes to you at the other side. When it gets on your soil, this tariff has to have been paid. And it's either going to be paid before it leaves here, or it's got to be paid when it gets to the US. Either way, it's got to be paid, and it's paid by you. You pay the tariffs. So this, depending on your courier, some couriers will take payment here, which means when it gets to you in the US, you've got a certificate, as far as I understand, and it said it's been paid and it's all above board and go through and everybody's legal and happy. And you apply the correct 10%. This is my understanding. If it happens on the other side, it can just be hit with a minimum $80 tariff, because that's the basic, lowest, easy tariff to slap on it, which is, it's like, if you don't pay this, you're going to get paid that. And depending on your courier company, whether they want to be bothered working out the percentage or not, you can just be slapped with it 80. So where we're at, until I find out what, we use Royal Mail, as do a lot of other big companies in the UK. I don't know how Royal Mail are standing with getting it sorted so that you're not going to get a surprise. So I'm looking at alternative courier options where you could pay maybe a checkout, and then when you get on the other side, it's ready to go and get to you without the surprise thing.
We're trying to come up with the best option.
We are trying,
aren't we?
but in the meantime, I'm against the clock to get everything out to you before the end of the month. And I've been told that the stamps should be arriving tomorrow or Tuesday. So that's brilliant, because those of you who had advanced ordered in the US, it was going to be tricky if it was the 3 weeks to get it to you in time. Mm-hmm. But I promise you, I'm going to get them posted out to you by me, I mean Maria, because I can't drive or get anything out to do any of that. But Maria will take them to get them
they'll be
out.
coming straight out of the delivery box
And
into the envelopes.
And we'll get them.
Stick it down.
The US ones will be posting like immediately, so that we can beat that for you. That's the problem I've got with so I'm reluctant to pre-order another big order of stamps until I know what's happening with that. But leave it with me, and I'll find out.
Everything needs to settle.
Because there's so many
Trump's
people are
tariffs.
saying, there's loads of people saying that they don't, you know, they would like them, and I'm sorry I missed them. I wish I hadn't missed them, but that's just it's a horrible thing to have to sort out, especially when you're, you know, I'm the arty brain, you know, I colour in, that's doing swirly pictures and pretty things, and I've had to make myself a not that brain to do the shop and everything else, and admin has to go around it, which I've never had done before, and this is stretching my brain completely, but the consequence is too great to not get it right.
Yeah, we're trying to
Let's have a play. All that being said, look, I'm putting my wristband on now. Right.
Oh, she means business. Wristband's on.
Let's do a simple wash. I don't know how much we'll get done today, but we'll pick it up with something else if we don't. I've got 2 palettes here. I've got various brushes going on. I'm picking up brushes. Don't know what size they are, but we'll do it simple water brush style. And we'll do trying not to make it too complicated. Let's do that one there that we said would do a nice scene. Let's do it a nighttime scene. See what we can do on the overhead. Should we go on the overhead, Maria?
Sure thing.
All right. So I could use my little clipboard. I think I'm going to, because it'll make it easier. Let me put that on there. That'll just be easier on there, and I can pick it up, and I can put my palette on there like that as well.
And just to say, when we do parcel out things, I think everything that we parcel out in terms of launches and stuff, then if you've got a gold sticker on your parcel, then you may have a surprise inside that you haven't had to buy. Just saying.
Just a little something. It's not a massive thing. Maybe it's likely to be a painting by yours truly, or a little extra, you know, something for you, or something just to thank you from us, isn't it, Maria?
Yeah. For example, one of the pictures that Sheena's painted in a line, like tonight.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the let's do a little thing. Where's my little clips? Get another clip on that. Oh, I tell you what, my leg is kicking off, Maria. I know I sound like a Whingy McWhinge from Whingyville, but it might have to be not too long tonight, lovelies. It's not that I'm trying to Welsh out on you, but yikes almighty.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, you just tell us when you've done enough.
I will.
Let me just say this, because people are getting a little confused. Tricia Scanlon, they're not sold out, even if the shop says that they are sold out. This is in terms of the book that you're just about to demonstrate, because Debbie is compiling a list at the moment.
What are we talking about?
Tracy was saying that that the site is saying that they're sold out.
The book?
Yes.
It might be.
But Debbie is compiling a list.
Why? No, there's just to go to the shop and buy them.
Okay, well then they may be sold out. Debbie, can you shed any light? Certainly you were compiling a list, I think, in terms of the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures, Debbie. It's the pictures. Yeah, Debbie's compiling a list for pictures. There's my laptop on the bottom. I'm going to look and see what the state of play is on the thing. So Debbie's taken a list of pictures. Sorry, it's like we haven't even got playing yet. But let me have a look. Yeah. This is why you haven't got, like, you know, a team of 50 people.
Yeah.
There's like, yeah, hang on. This is real. This is the real world, lovelies. Products. Let me refresh this. It's saying I've got 4 in stock.
Okay, so they're selling down then.
Only 4 left. Yeah.
So they are still there.
Why? Oh, let me have a look live. Will somebody go to the homepage and see if it's saying sold out or if it's still saying available? But that's literally 4.
Okie dokie. So they've disappeared quickly. So let's get round to doing a demo.
Yes. Okay. So right, let me show you what we're going to do here. So I'm using watercolor card, and I haven't really got any plan, but I'm thinking what I would do if I were you. Not like me, just like, you know, going for it. I would look at some nighttime pictures. If you're not sure what the moon looks like at night and what colours might be in the sky, and you want to go for realism, go online and do nighttime lake photography or boat on a lake at night. You know, just look at them and look for reference to what the palette's like. It's all you need is what the palette looks like. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
But really haven't done that. So let's just imagine it. Let's imagine we're going to do a little glow around the moon. Let's do that. Let's see, we'll start with it. We don't want green on my yellow, so I'm just going to squeeze that a little bit and clean that with a little bit of, that's all you need to do with that. And I think I'm going to put the little bit of a yellowy kind of thing on there, but I don't want it yellow because it's more white and stuff. Oh, Maria, we were sitting outside till what time in the morning the other morning?
Oh, that's when the meteors were coming, wasn't it?
Well,
yes, that's brilliant.
I swear I thought, so like 3 of me own planet ships coming in for us.
Yeah, I stayed out an hour after you. I saw 7 altogether.
They were coming back for us, didn't I?
Yes.
There was some very fast moving, strange looking things there that I cannot explain.
Going too fast for aeroplanes, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
Just seeing, I had me like ready. I'm not taking chances.
Worrying at times.
Hey, you can't take chances with that, Maria. So I'm just playing. I'm thinking we'll do a orangey, just a colours in the sky.
So I'm thinking if your page says sold out, refresh.
Yeah. But bearing in mind there were just 4 when I just checked just before.
Yeah. So they'll be going kind of quick.
Yeah. Thank you if you're liking them. I'm hoping you like them. I think you're liking the concept because, like I say as well, you know, they're not mass produced either, which is a nice thing. Like you never really get much chance to get them, that kind of thing nowadays, do you? So I've put some colour in there, and I'm gonna also be aware that I want some of this colour in the lake, because the lake's going to be reflecting anything that's up there, but it might be lighter. That's so strong, that watercolour. See how strong it is? So I need to make it there but lighter.
So you're getting water onto that quickly and
yes,
moving it, aren't you?
I am, yeah. And what I want to also be careful of is I don't want green sky, because if I put blue and yellow on, I'm going to get a transition point where I might get that. So I might do some cloudy bits in to break that up. So I've got 2 different blues here. I've got a darkish blue, the ultramarine, which is really nice, and it's very clean and bright, and that's lovely. But I want to neutralise it a little bit. I could put a little bit of brown in. If I put a bit of that umber, which is usually the brown I put in there for me, the burnt umber, it'll tone it down quite a bit and make it less...
more of a night sky.
Yes, it will. A bit dirtier, yeah, a bit more black, blue, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm going to mix enough of this because I do want it to cover most of that sky area. So I'm just... But I do want it to be watercolour. I'm thinking keep it nice and wash and pale and pretty. Let's see, we've got enough going on there to that. And I might put a touch of that in, that reddy colour, just to make it look a little bit purpley in bits as well. Let's do that because we can. A bit more blue. If it's looking too dirty purpley, put a little bit more blue in it. Right, a little bit more water, and I'm going to go across. Ooh, look at that. Does that care? I ain't bothered, am I? But you see the texture of the card? That's because it's a like a cold press texture. And it gives it that really nice kind of, it's good for dry brushing techniques. So on the lake, if I do that on the lake and I use the brush where it's not wet, like I say, more dry, it'll give it the effect of it being more like shimmering water, shimmering glint, you know, when you get little waves breaking on the water.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll give it more of that look and effect, Maria.
Like so, your brush bounces across the peaks and troughs.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
hello
I'm just
to Lisa Beecham.
Going, oh, well, Lisa Beecham, looking at this. This is like money for road rope for Lisa Beecham, the watercolour meister. I love that we've got that on the team now, you know, because we've got the Lisa is the watercolour meister. Debbie's every meister, except I've got to say not the Digi meister on the SVG side of things. That's another thing I need to mention. That's exciting. This is so exciting.
Yes.
The other thing, Gaz, that's what I'm getting to. We've all got the power-ups, the team. Everybody does everything, but everybody also does the specialist. It's like your specialist subject on Mastermind, you know. You do, yeah. Will you forget your name even? Yeah. Maria Cooper. You've got 60, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, to answer questions on. What is Sheena talking about?
Yeah.
Not a clue. On the next. Pass. Pass.
Anyway, back to Gaz and
So
digitals.
Gaz is our Digimeister, okay? He's going to be the person who, because he does use his scan and cut, his silhouette, and we've got Cricut, we've got scan and cut, I haven't got a silhouette, but it's a bit since we've used them, and you get out of practice, don't you? So also the other thing is I like because I draw stamps and things and I send them off to be manufactured, I don't draw in an SVG file format, but I convert my drawings into SVG, right? But they're not SVG cut files because that's what industry standard, like they use an SVG file because it's a scalable vector graphic, which basically means when people get it at the other side, they don't lose quality if they need to make it bigger or littler or anything like that, yeah? So I'm losing my boat here, I'm losing the plot here, Maria. I'm losing the plot with my leg, I'm not going to lie, it is troubling us. But they're not cut files, yeah? They're not designed to do a clean cut. But I literally did my first really cool, and the team will tell you it looks amazing, SVG cut file. So when you get the DigiKits in future, my mission is to give you cut files if there's a fancy frame to be had with them.
Mm-hmm. And you've been designing fancy frames, strangely enough.
Luckily enough. Right, I'm going to not do too much more to this at the minute because I want to layer that, I want to wet it and then build it up a little bit. I'm going to do some green on here, but remember, you know, with green it's going to be desaturated. And so, and the reason it's desaturated is it's going to be nighttime, okay? So nighttime takes away the colour from things, doesn't it? It robs the colour of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make that a bit darker by mixing in that, you know, that, I'm going to make it darker around the edge here, so that it looks like, you know, a bit more kind of, like there's a ridge going to go up to that, yeah? And then I'm just going to take that colour and just, it's a lovely green, that, isn't it? Pretty.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'll just feed that around there just to suggest that it may be coming around like that. And I want to I'm keeping this simple, just so that I want to show you that you don't have to go overwork it too much to make it look quite cool, I hope, when we're done. Okay?
Yeah. Anita says, doesn't Sheena make it look easy? I hope you're on the mend, Sheena.
Anita, I'm not going to lie, right now, my leg hasn't played up as much as this in ages. Maria bought me, we've got so many seat cushions, haven't we, Maria?
Mm-hmm.
We've both had back surgery in the past, yeah? So we rock, you know, memory foam cushions, you know, with those coccyx bits cut out the back. But that's not the bit I need right now for my hip, they're like really firm. But Maria's bought me this fabulous gel one, and it's just working a treat for me. But even that, at the minute, it's playing up, and me meds are due. I'm not gonna, like, in the middle of this thing, so I sound like oh pity me, but that's if I go a little bit quieter, that's why.
Yeah.
It's not because I don't want to play with you.
No. I just popped a little message on the screen there, Sheena, from Gaz, who says if anybody's got any questions about cutting machines, feel free to drop him a message. I'd suggest on the Sheena's Inkette group, because that's what it's there for. So everybody gets the benefit of Gaz answering questions on how to use and work the cutouts for your cutting machines. So yeah, we brought Gaz in to help us with that, haven't
Oh,
we?
absolutely, because I mean that's the thing. A thing's only as good as you know what to do with it, isn't it? And we've got these amazing bits of kit, but we're not utilising it. We're not rocking them as much as we could. And the SVG side of things will just be the icing on the cake, Maria, when we get that sorted, will it not?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going to put that boat in because I'm going to lose it, aren't I, if I don't use it. And so really what I'm doing at the minute, I'm just mapping things in to make sure they're in there before I go too heavy on any of my colours or anything. I'm just, you know, and before I lose my blueprint. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So don't go too heavy handed with your paint, because then you'll go, oh no, where was my boat again? What was that, where that bit go again? So yeah, big tip is just do that, and then you can always, I'm going to put these oars maybe about, doesn't matter where they were, you can put them where you want. Just a suggestion of them wherever you want.
Sheena?
There. Yes, Maria?
We've got Jeffrey Langley in the house.
Jeffrey Langley. Hello, Jeffrey Langley.
And
Good
Jeffrey
to
is
see you.
saying, I've got a Cricut Joy and a Brother Scan and Cut, and they're still sitting.
There you go, Jeffrey. We've all
Well,
been there, done that.
I was going to say, I think that's most of us.
Yeah, and you know, the problem is if you don't use them for a while, you forget how to use them as well. So you go back and, like me, I've got my Scan and Cut there, and we were rocking them a bit back, and I can't remember. I haven't even got the software on my new Mac, so I'm going to have to put the software on again, and you know, and get all that going to use it again. So I'm just thinking of reflections underneath this boat, bit of like boat colour-ish maybe, just there. And we can again strengthen stuff. I'm not putting the trees in until I know what I'm doing with this night sky, if I want to go over that and darken that again, which I will. I can put a bit more detail in the boat now because I'm not as worried because I've got that mapped out. Those will be probably the last things I put in. I could put some greenery up here. That's the point, you see. You could put some land, suggestion of land here, because that's your picture. I haven't drawn it in.
No, well, you can add to anything, can't you?
Absolutely. So let's make that sky a little bit darker. Let's strengthen that sky a little bit.
So once Gaz is all settled in, because quite a few of you have got the cutting machines, what he doesn't know yet, Gaz, is that he's going to be doing some little tutorials.
He's great at tutorials.
Yeah, he's brilliant at tutorials.
So yeah, I said don't scare him off week 1.
Yeah,
week
exactly.
Week 2.
But in time, give the man a chance.
Yeah.
But we will be putting some tutorials up to help all of us get back up to speed again. And of course that's going to be to the benefit of people outside of the UK with your digis and everything, and
that's
get you
what
all
we're thinking.
up and running.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking, because there is more than ever now, there's the justification for the digis, you know. But again, you use the digis the way we would use the digis, you know. You've got to be authentic with your style of crafting, don't you? And our style of crafting, me and the team, are primarily like hands-on crafters, you know, getting inky, getting messy and everything. And that's exactly what digis are going to do for us, because we can do that with them, as well as use them, you know, as in their own right, as like a digi style as well, and just print them off and make quick cards effectively. Yeah. So that's the plan. So look at it, you see, that's really pale. It doesn't mean you've got to do it really strong. I thought there was something on my paper and it's on my screen I'm looking at, and I keep moving it thinking I'll have to clean that off. But that door is driving me mad. Can you hear it with the wind in the background? I'm just going to put a little bit stronger in the sky here to reinforce that yellow. But you see what I did is I mapped out areas where I've got the colour.
Yeah, so you don't lose it completely.
Exactly. So I kind of like secured my real estate is what I did.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I said, right, okay, now I'll do the rest and decide where these other bits are going, and then build it up kind of in the same kind of way, in the same order, if that makes sense. Maria's disappeared to shut that door, bless her. Shut that door. Oh, you know what? I went to pick up yellow, and I picked the only tiny little bit of blue that was on the palette there. Managed to pick it up. What am I like? Because remember, if it's water, it's going to reflect whatever is in the sky. Oh, Maria's brought me meds. Thanks, darling. Can you tell I'm struggling?
Yeah.
You can tell I'm struggling when I go quiet. And that's even like a little pause between words, you know. If I stop for breath, you know I'm in trouble. So
Go on, nobody minds. Have a little.
Well, I don't know if I can do it with my tea, but I'll see if it's cool enough. Sorry, it's not me hinting for something else, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, have a slurp of mine then, because mine
Is it
definitely
cold?
is. Yes.
Thank you. I hate cold tea. Sorry, look at the pretty picture while I drink the.
It is nice actually. I'm going to come in and try and do a close up of that.
Ooh, cold tea. It is cold. She's not kidding. You
I'm so used to that.
tell what job you used to do, can't you?
Yeah. Drunk many a cold cup of tea.
Oh, horrible. Thank you.
You're
though.
welcome.
Oh. Like we were saying, you know, we've been talking before about the mug warmer. Oh, it's one of the best things ever, because I never have to have a cold cup of tea again. I love it, because if it's gone off hot, I don't want to know. And that was, but it did get me meds into me. So I've got to say, very soon there's going to be little unicorns frolicking. You know, you get one or the other. You get me going, oh, ow, oh, and a much quicker dem. Or you get me lengthier dem, but bit more psychedelic me.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is definitely, I'm going to use some gouache on that. I'm going to cheat, because why not? It means you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put some highlights in the thing. In fact, I've got a pencil to share with you, a new pencil. I want to tidy this boat up, and I might even put a little red kind of, you know, a band. You know when they have the little like coloured band on the boat or something?
Mm-hmm.
To give it a little bit of a interest, like as if it's got a little...
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to give it a bit more...
Marcia says, are you going to be doing more digitals?
Oh, absolutely. I've got to tell you, you should see the one I'm working with now. My Christmas one is going to be the next release. It's a beautiful digital collection, if I do say so myself. And the problem is, I think I've raised the bar pretty high for myself. And so it takes so much time. I've got to be honest, I could be painting it in traditional style quicker than colouring it in digi-style. But they have to be done digi-style because they're digitals, you know what I mean? So, but it takes a while, I'm not going to lie, but they are looking lovely, and I'm not compromising. So, and I've got SVGs to do as well now, so I've given myself a good job here, haven't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know how not to think. So we've got that. Thank you, Alison. That looks good there, and I can add a little bit of line work. But thing is, when you're using watercolor, if you find that you try to add a bit more sharp definition, and you're losing it, because you've been a bit too quick. Let the paint dry, then go back in with a drier brush, because other than that, it'll be diffusing again, right? I'm going to stick with that sky, and I'm going to stick with that level of colour in the water. I'm going to keep it nice and soft, yeah, because that is the thing. Sometimes it's so tempting to carry on with watercolor, and then you lose that, and that's the thing that Lisa is so good at. She's so good at the delicate, washed, diffused watercolor look, you know, and that's what people struggle to achieve sometimes, because it's. Can you see what I'm doing with that dry brush? Can you see?
Yes, so it's only picking up parts, and now it looks like, yeah, that's lovely.
See?
Yes.
Isn't it clever what you do? So you use the paint with less water, tap off if your brush is being a little bit too wet. Just get rid of that. Mine's giving a little bit more water there at the minute, so I'm trying to dry it off. and very carefully keep a bit of scrap paper if you're not sure if it's going to if it's going to play nice for you. But then it gives you the really nice little ripple.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's reinforce a little bit of that red, just a touch more, just make it a little bit stronger going around that boat there. Just gives it a bit more definition. And I can, again, I don't want to just keep going if it's wet, but I'm going to try. To mix a black colour, you're going to mix your blue and your brown together, and you'll get as close to black as you can pretty much going to need to get. A lot of art teachers and watercolour artists, they don't like to use black because it's too black, too harsh. So they, advocate using the mixed black version. So which is not really black, but it's a dark colour. I'm going to just do that dark inside the boat because it probably would be dark, and it gives the suggestion of an orb. But I'm going to put a little white highlight on the top of that, but that's going to come in with me little extra highlight thing I've got to show you.
Yeah.
We'll put these trees in. So I'm going to use black I've just mixed, but make it more brown, but still very black. Any questions, anybody? Enjoying it? Or you give me a thumbs up or likes if you're happy?
Patricia says it's amazing.
Thank you. Notice what I've done. Make my life easier.
Oh, we've gone upside
I
down.
know. Why you don't? If to get a straight line, make the movement easier.
Yes.
Right? That's easier for me. That there, I'm pivoting my hand and I'm doing that.
I thought
Can
you were
you
helping the folks in Australia then.
Yeah. G'day. Bonza, mate. Ripper.
Skippy,
Can you tell me what
Skippy,
Discovery
Skippy,
Plus
the
a
bush
lot?
Kangaroo.
What was that, Skip? She's pining about on a lake. Ah, no, Skip. Where's the
hole in the boat?
Where's
It's sinking?
Where's the bloke on the boat gone, Skip? I think he's swimming with the fishes, Skip.
You're as crazy as I am.
Yeah.
Karen says she's mesmerised.
In a good way, Karen. I don't know what has anybody checked the site to see if there's any of these left, so we can let people know. Would anybody like to do that? Gaz, Debbie, Tracy, anyone? Bueller.
Bueller. Oh.
I bet Gaz. Oh no, Gaz is he's keep forgetting. We're way older than a lot of the people that we know. Maria, we're way older than everybody. I think right now, to be honest.
It's because we still feel young at heart.
We do feel young. We're in denial, and some of the references, they don't get it, do they? And I thought,
I still haven't found Beulah. Still
you
haven't seen it.
have you?
No.
And you're of the age where you should have done.
Okay, you're going to have to line it up for me.
I am. Where he sings Twist and Shout and Dankeschön. I saw that when I lived in America. I went with Marilyn, Sue's mum, my best mate's mum, to see it. We used to go and see movies often, and we used to get ourselves the extra large popcorn, and we were happy as Larry, whoever Larry is, but we were happy. So I've put those lines in there, and notice how fine they are, and how they're not like a chocolate brown because it's night time. If you want to reinforce them a little bit, do, but they're going to be in amongst the leafy bits that I'm going to put in, and I'm not drawing every pine, leaf, cone thing, whatever. That's all I'm going to need right now for that kind of thing. And then I'll pop a little...
These folks are chuckling with you, Sheena.
Beulah.
No, not Beulah.
What that?
Kath says, bloomin' heck, those meds have kicked in quick.
Yeah, honestly, you can tell, can't you?
Linda says, I was thinking the same. Tell me about it, folks.
Oh, seriously? It's like, I don't know. I'm thinking because I'm home and I'm just getting on with stuff because I'm bored with it already. I'm over it. I'm over it, right? It's like, and I've got down to, with careful, I can do one brush, right? And that gets me around the house easier. Like the Zimmer thing was like, oh, this has got to go, and so, and then the really thing, it was great your mum got us, but again, that's like big and restrictive. I can get a move on with that, mind. I can get some speed going with that.
Downhill.
On the flat. I just naturally walk flat and walk fast though, don't I?
Yes.
I am a fast walker. You wouldn't think to look at
it. You
us.
slow down a bit though.
I do. I scared the physiotherapist, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm over it. And so I forget and I think, you know, that surely it can't be much longer. So I'm expecting to be fixed and then I'll look it up and go, should I still have all this swelling? Should that still be doing that? And then me online is saying, yeah, yes, it's really early days after major surgery and yeah. But like I say, because you're kind of thinking, oh, you know, when will it end? Yeah.
Gals, let's have a chat after the live, and we'll bring you up to speed with brushes and what we use, and we'll have a chat. So we're all singing off the same hymn sheet.
Yeah. Was he asking about brushes and stuff?
Yeah, he was saying I must get myself a watercolour brush, etc. So
Oh,
we'll tell you which ones we use.
Yeah,
and
exactly, guys.
Yeah.
You got to be in the know. Yeah, we'll sort that out for
Yeah.
you. So notice what I'm doing. I'm using tiny little dotty strokes at the top, lifting my brush. I'm anchoring my hand on me, pivoting on my little pinky, if you see. Yeah. And I'm flicking outwards from the stems, from the trunks of the tree.
Yep.
And I'm doing little flicky marks like this. Yeah. Bit Bob Ross. Yeah.
Nothing with precision. We're not painting each and every one thing, are we?
And that's really what you want. That's going to make it look more authentic. Have some longer bits. Have some bits where you've got more dense bits where they're overlapping, and you know you could do different shades of green. But I'm keeping it as simple as I can. I might go over with a little highlighter, which will make it a little bit more interesting.
Bit of moonlight.
Yeah. And so this is a tall one here, isn't it? Oh yeah, they still haven't quite kicked in. I'm still feeling that. Oh yeah.
Jeffrey says he's had his back surgery. It went well.
Nice one, Jeffrey.
Yep. I need now to learn to walk upright again. It's been years leaning forward to relieve the pain, and his right leg's still a bit weak.
Jeffrey, we can both sympathise, can we not, Maria?
Oh yeah.
Because we've both had back surgery. I was getting chronic sciatica, like right down to my big toe. And anybody who known me for a long time will remember I couldn't do a television show standing.
Oh, you had to sit, didn't you?
Had to sit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hideous. And I had decompression surgery, L5S1.
Yeah.
And fortunately, what a difference. It did take, because the damage was had been done so long, and with nerve damage, the longer it's there, the longer it takes to go back to where it should be. So it took me, a good year at least before I was out of pain again after the surgery. Some people are lucky and it's immediate, but not me so much. But
I think that was your trapped nerve, though.
That was exactly what did it, Maria. It was absolutely the nerve damage and
mine's my L5S1 as well. And mine held together by
your metal, aren't you?
Metal screws and wires.
Yeah, so between
so I'm bionic.
We are, we're like
$6 million girl.
Women, yeah, we are. That's us, Maria. Now we're just old.
Moira wants to know, she says,
yeah.
Maria, can I have what Sheena's had? And see if it makes me paint like her. It's stunning.
Bless you. I tell you what, it's all like a lucky dip at the minute, because depending on where I am on the med cycle, it could be I win or lose. You know what I mean? I could be well happy with what I'm doing and then look the next day and go, whoa, what was I thinking?
Oh, it's gone quiet.
Has it gone quiet?
Yeah.
Is that me or you mean online?
No, you went quiet.
Oh, me, yeah. I was just thinking about me hip at the minute, just going, ow. I don't know what I did yesterday. Blame Gaz and Aaron. Oh.
Blame Gaz, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't blame Aaron.
No, Aaron's
That's
not
my
Aaron.
mate.
Yeah, Aaron's no bother, is he? He's that guy.
And his Willow's boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Right, so I'm thinking underneath here it's going to be darker. I've gone a bit extreme. because it's forest and wood and all that lot going on under there. Okay, so I've gone extreme. Whether it's right or wrong, I've done it now. I've committed, Maria.
You have.
I have
Committed, haven't you?
and what I'm doing is I'm dragging up even more suggestions of even more trunks at the bottom, darker. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Caroline.
See Caroline? Oh no, we're losing people already.
Oh, well, she just had to go, so...
No, get her back.
She's
Caroline,
warning...
no.
Yeah, you're not allowed, Caroline.
You're not allowed
You've
to
got
leave.
Stay.
Ow.
Once you're in the room, we lock the door.
Absolutely.
She says she loves this, but she's worried about you, and it will take long to heal if you overdo it.
I know.
Sheena.
I'll tell you what we'll do is let's try and do a one through the week. We may try that new streaming thing, Maria. Through the week.
Yes, we can
I did
try a new
intend to
platform,
do
see how
like
that
3 or
goes.
4 different things for you here, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let's finish this one and we'll give this one away to whoever's bought a book. We'll put it in a random thing.
Gold sticker moment.
Yeah, gold sticker
okay.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I do feel this needs to be a little bit darker in some areas, so just bear with, just humour me a bit. I just want to do a little bit. No, it's not going to do too much darker than that. Yeah. I think we're all right. I think we can. What we'll do is we'll make it lighter in bits, and again, I just want to give this a little shoreline thing going on there. Darker definition and dragging out because it would be, and then I'm going to give this a little bit of that there to suggest that comes round there like that.
Like it.
Like that there. And this can come out a little bit there.
So shall we continue this because you're going to put white on and stuff?
I'm going to do it now.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Think about your leg.
I know, but I will do it. I do want to do it.
Okay.
I'd like to see it through, Maria.
You can't tell her, folks. You can't tell her
I
anything.
can't tell us anything.
Stubborn as a mule.
Let's just put a bit of weight on it. I do want to define that area again. I just can't get that sharp. I just want that sharp. Right, that's sharper. Okay, right. Let's put a bit of white on. So here's the thing. I've got a new thing. Woo. It's like, oh, it's hardly groundbreaking, Sheena. It's a white pencil. But it's what a friend who teaches watercolours said she loves. And I tell you what, it's perfect for water. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
You know, because it's skipping over those light bits. Skipping over the ocean.
Skippy.
Like a stone. What's that, Maria? Name that tune.
It was Beautiful South that sang it last.
Well, yeah, but the first one wasn't. It was Nielsen, wasn't it?
I don't know who the
It
first
was
one
Nielsen.
was.
Oh, his voice was amazing. Harry Nielsen. Yeah, depends how old you are. I'm very old, I'm like, yeah. But that was before my time. You know when I say it was before my time? I'm just sharpening this pencil a little bit. Oh, yeah, go on.
Skipping over the ocean like a stone.
Wah, 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 wah. Not remember that? Oh, I've gone and snapped my blinking thing.
You don't want that to happen.
I don't. I'm pressing too hard. Because it's a China graph pencil, right?
I can't remember any more of the words actually. Remind me some more words.
Oh, if I tell you the first word, it'll give the thing. I can't hear a word they're saying.
I can hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stop and stare.
She's got it now. By George, she's got it. Do you know what it is yet? Do you know what it is yet?
Only echoes of their mind. Something like that. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather meets my
Suits my clothes. Banking off the northeast wind. Sailing on a summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean.
Sailing on a summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone.
Wah, 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 wah.
There you go.
Well,
Not sing
lovely.
along with you guys.
Bit a lovely one there. So you still don't know what it's called, do they?
I have no idea what it's called.
The first line, everybody's talking.
Everybody's talking at you.
At me.
At me.
At you.
Yeah, well, I make up my own words.
I know
Everyone
you
knows
do.
that.
When we were singing in the
Yeah.
car that day, you know, you're singing along and then you go, what did you say?
You do it as well.
Yeah, I
You do?
I do.
Yeah, I'm going to tell
Yeah,
him. I am.
I do. It's a fair call. Right, now when I'm painting this on, so I've used that dry pencil for the effect, which gives that lovely textured effect on the textured paper. But I want this moon to be really light. And what will happen is, even though it looks super white right now, it's watercolour, so it'll still dry sort of semi-transparent, okay? Especially when I add a little bit more water to it. So you should still see a hint of yellow in it. But I just wanted to take out that that line around the outside, yeah?
Yes. So are these white pencils going to become available on the shop?
I will look and see what I can do. I might put a set together for you.
Yes.
That would be like, you know, like when I put that highlighter kit together for Stephanie when I was at Create and Craft.
Yes. So now you can have a Sheena highlighter kit
Could well do,
that doesn't
yeah.
get rebranded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But we're not bitter.
No.
Anyway, there's that there.
VG's in the house. Hi, VG.
Yay, VG.
She says, it's amazing, Sheena. Such a beautiful picture.
Oh, VG, thank you, lovely.
Kiss. Kisses back to you, VG.
Cheers, lovely. Oh, I tell you what. That's weird. That China graph pencil, it actually might be water soluble as well. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. It is. Oh, I like that. So you see where I didn't want that texture as much on the boat and on the little oar, I managed to make it look more solid. You see?
Yeah.
Well, there you are, a little picture there.
That's lovely.
Do you like it? There's still something I want to do, yeah. I just want that to bank up a little bit darker. Ah, now I've got white on my brush, so it's made it look like gouache.
Yeah.
So just one little thing. And
Susan
then
Moyer's liking the idea of the highlighter kit. Anybody else like the idea of the highlighter kit? Silence is golden.
Just Susan then. All right, Susan's coming to you, lovely. Right, I think. What do you think? Do you like it?
Well, it's all right, Sheena.
All right, then. I'll leave it at that, and I'll sign it, and then somebody can have it. We'll put it in the whoever's bought the thing. I don't know where we're at with them now. Oh,
I don't know if they've all gone, but somebody who's bought the book will be getting the gold sticker on the envelope. So
Yeah.
look for it, guys.
right. Let's do a little.
Tricia likes the idea of the highlighter kit. Linda Allardyce says gorgeous.
Thank you.
Anita says beautiful. Alison
go.
says yes. I'm guessing that's to the highlighter kit. Carol likes the highlighter kit.
Lovely.
Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh, it wasn't bad for a little impromptu thing, and in a bit of discomfort. Not gonna lie.
It is beautiful, Sheena, says Jane.
Thank you.
I love it, Sheena. One of my favourites that you've shown from Carol.
Oh, cheers, lovely people. We'll try and do one midweek. We keep saying we're going to do it, but we want to check out. So here's the thing: it might be a, you know, we're trying out the new software at the same time, mightn't it, Maria?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely.
If that sounds
So,
all right with you,
yeah.
but it'll be something to watch that you might, you know, you want to watch at the same time. So it's a win-win, hopefully.
We've
Yeah?
got lots of yeses to that kit as well, so we'll
Oh,
start
brilliant.
working on that.
Okay, brilliant.
So lots going on in the background.
So recap. Oh, ow. Right, recap. Yikes almighty. That's the book. Don't know what the state of play is with it. It should be on the homepage. If it says there's no more available, there literally is no more available. And there won't be for quite some time.
So remember when you have ordered it, if you've forgotten to put in what name you want on it,
Yeah.
because obviously you don't have to have Maria's Chronicle,
Yeah.
then send or drop Sheena a line
Yeah.
because she can get busy lasering.
Absolutely. And then let Debbie know if you want any of the paintings, any sets. And then if there's no sets taken, I will put the individuals up for you, and that's perfectly fine. You know, either one way or another, it's okay, because you know, it's whatever is in your budget. You know.
But we're going to give 48 hours for the sets, aren't we?
Yes, to let anybody
and
have
then
think
after
about
that,
it.
it will all be going to individuals.
Yeah.
Awesome. And can we just have a show of love, please? A big flurry of there's one for you there, Gaz, straight away from Willow. Yeah, some hearts to welcome our Gaz to the team.
Yay! Well, did you, Meister?
Welcome, Gaz. We'll give you real ones.
It's like an avatar.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, lovelies. I think is that everything? Have we addressed everything?
I think so.
All right. I didn't get to the other two. I think I was being ambitious. Yeah. But
I'll dose you up for, let's try for Wednesday, but we'll put it up online when we are going to do it.
Yeah. Okay, lovelies. Take care. Bye.
Lots of love. Bye-bye.